Hi guys, and welcome to a brand new episode for a brand new series on the channel. We find our hapless gamer, i.e. yours truly, waiting outside Mama Joe's Diner's Den. Now, we've just received some bad news. Not just, it was a couple of days back, that a long lost uncle has sadly passed away. Now, he was a farmer and he had no other relatives or sons or daughters, and apparently I'm next in line to his worldly possessions. So it looks like I've inherited a farm. Now, I don't know the first thing about farming, but with previous employments not going as well as I had hoped, I thought, well, let's go and at least have a look what my uncle's left and see what we can do. It involves me having to leave town for a while, as my uncle lived out in the countryside. So I'm just going to pop into the diner here and get myself some lunch, a bit of sustenance, because it's going to involve a bit of a bus journey into the town. So I'm going to dive in the diner here, order some food, get a seat by the window because I need to watch for the bus coming, and then we'll catch the bus out of town and into the countryside. So catch you in a bit, guys. Okay guys, we've finally made it after that long bus trip, and if we needed any indication of how things are going to go, the heavens have opened. So not a first good start. It was so nice when we left the diner. Right, I've been told instructions for my old uncle's farm was as soon as you get off the bus stop, 100 yards down, and it's on your left. Village looked lovely, and such a scenic bus route. The views were stunning. Well, I suppose we'll go and look at what my uncle has left us, well, indeed, what he's let us in for. Okay, this looks like it, and my fears are going to be upheld here, I think. Apparently my uncle had let the business go downhill. He'd come into a little bit of a cash, apparently, so the story goes, and instead of investing it in the farm, he invested it in having a good time, and he let the farm go to rack and ruin. And now I've inherited what he left behind. I was told that a neighbour had been looking after Coco the dog, and she'd be here waiting to be fed. So that's going to be my first job. Okay. Well, she's happy. I suppose we better have a look inside this farmhouse, if you can call it that. Blimey. Okay. The neighbour did say she'd leave some food for me when she returned the dog and give the place a clean up. I mean, it probably didn't take long to clean this up, but it is nice and tidy. I'm guessing this is the office through here. Yeah, that's where I'll do all my paperwork. Okay, where do I sleep? Ah, yeah. Oh, wow. Well, that looks comfy enough. God, that reminds me of the old B&Bs you'd get on Blackpool Front back in the day. Space-saving beds. Quite comfy. Firm. Put it that way, so we've got a place to sleep. We've got a place to do our thinking. A place to eat and cook. Coco's fed. We've inherited. Oh my god. An old car there that needs, well, it needs picking up and sending to the scrapyard. Yeah. Definitely a build-up of wasted time here, and of course there's the obligatory mattress. Oh god. That'll probably tell a few stories that we don't want to hear. The old wooden battles there. Actually pay a fortune for them down the garden centre. A couple of ladders there, they're probably worth a few bob. The shed's seen better days. Look through here. Oh look. Well, the crops there don't look too healthy at all. So we're not even going to be able to. Not that I know much about farming, but I don't think we're going to be able to sell them anyway. So that field is going to need some attention. Okay, some old milk kilns. They're actually probably worth quite a few bob then. I'm surprised the receiver hasn't sold them off in the yard sale they had. I seem to remember stories of my uncle who was quite fond of the old American cars. Fond of collecting them, but not doing them up, obviously. A couple of old chainsaws there. I wonder if they work. Got a fuel for them. Hey, up, Coco's there. Hey, Coco. Wheelbarrow and an old trailer propped up on a stump. Not much to show for all those years. Hard work. Well, leading up to the last couple of years where I believe he just lived it up in the pub. More rubbish. Let's have a look in here. Right. Nope. Completely bare. Apparently the boundary goes as far as the as far as the track up ahead there. So we've got a few trees there. Field full of spoiled crops. Empty shed. Right then, guys. So I've had my brew. And because of this weather, I had a quick route round and I found an old cheese cutter type hat there, cap, and some gloves. So I'm ready to get stuck in, try and make this yard look a bit tidier, and then hopefully we can sell some of the stuff and it'll give us a little bit of money to put towards, I don't know, either a either a couple of nights out, or do we invest it in trying to get this farm into some type of functioning state. Right, first things first. I wonder, do they actually pay, supermarkets pay to return trolleys? I'm not sure. Let's wheel this over to the front. There you go, Coco. You fancy coming shopping? No, I didn't think you would. Pleased that my uncle had the good sense to keep hold of this supermarket trolley. It's actually working out easier than the wheelbarrows for piling out all this junk and carrying it around to the front ready for sale. Phew, well guys, near about finished the task. I managed to get rid of the milk urns from around the back of the shed. They fetched a really good price actually. No doubt they'll probably end up, well, they might end up being used for their original use, but they'll probably end up as part of the decor for some fancy restaurant or what have you. Both chainsaws are working, so I sold one and I've kept one. Might be able to earn a bit of money with that. Obviously I'm going to keep hold of the trailer because that will come in useful, no doubt. Coco seems a lot happier. He's got a bit more space to roam around in. Got rid of the skip here and the old car went. I think we got 50 quid for that. Well, maybe not, maybe it wasn't that much. The old mattress has gone. We didn't get nothing for that. There's the ladders, I've kept them. Although we won't be going out doing any window cleaning today, I think, with all this rain. But yeah, we've done a good job. I feel quite good about myself. Yeah, it's quite therapeutic and rewarding. The yard looks so much better already. I think all we've got to do now is put the barrow away and the shovel in the shed. shut the doors to keep it dry, and that'll be job done. Okay, all we've got to do now is count up the pennies, see how much money we earned after selling all that stuff, and think about the way forward. So I'll just go inside and count all this cash on the kitchen table, so bear with me, guys. Okay guys, so we've totted up the proceeds of our yard sale, and as you can see, we now have the princely sum of just over £1,500 in the bank. Now, I mean, that's not a sum to be sniffed at. We could certainly have a nice holiday or a weekend away somewhere, but I've been thinking it would be nice to try and do something with the old farm. £1,500 is not going to go very far. We haven't even got a vehicle. But I was chatting to the couple across the road there, and they were telling me about my uncle's escapades and what he used to get up to, and how he was happy in his final years. Well, the money was lasting, but then, as we know, as we've discussed, it only ended one way. But they were telling me that there's a dealership in town, not too far away, and they sell vehicles and farming gear, any description, anything you can need really. Food, crops, seeds. But they also do a lease arrangement, so you don't have to buy a vehicle outright. You could lease one off them. So I think I'm gonna have a little stroll up. I know it's raining, but I feel quite good about myself, the money we've made. I'm gonna have a stroll up and we'll have a look at what their prices are. So let's go for a walk in the rain. Seems like a nice place to live, actually, on first impressions. Anyway, I believe the dealership is just down here. Let's get a brisk walk on. We're going to be drenched by the time we get there. This field is owned by Carol Horton. Crop, barley, it's growing. Also, it needs weeding. Maybe that could be a job for us when we get a bit more experienced. People will trust us to hire us. At the moment, I don't know one end of a tractor to the other. Right, first left up here, okay. Now, I don't think we'll be able to afford any of those nice motors on the front there. Let's go in and see what they can advise us to do. I'm sure they'd be able to help us out, because what have they got to lose, right? If I lease something, it's only going to be a small amount. They'll be insured if I cause any damage to the vehicle, and I might prove to be a valuable customer in the future, he says. Hopefully. Anyway, come on, let's go and see. Okay, so I've had a look through what they had in stock to offer me, and there's some really amazing looking tractors and trailers and all sorts of equipment here, but obviously it's all out of my price range. So of course I walked over to the cheapest tractor I could find, and a red tractor. How smart does that look? It looks like the business to me. And its base price is $4,700, and you can boost the horsepower up slightly to 42 horsepower for an extra 1,000. Now obviously I haven't got that type of money, but the shop has said that for an initial down payment of $295, I could start leasing, and then it's £58 per work day, $121 per work hour. not quite sure how that works out, whether if you use it now you get charged that plus the 58. Don't know, we'll have to see how that pans out. But we've got, what did we have, 1,500 quid in the bank, so I've decided to do the deal. And one last look at it. Yeah, so I think we're going to go for that, guys. So let's go out the yard and check it out. Okay, so that's left us with 1,200 in the bank. And we get to drive off in a red tractor. Wow. Obviously a previous owner had a good sense of humour there. The private number plates. Well, that looks the business. Okay, let's jump on and take it home. But hey, I'm starting to look the part. Let's see if the lights work. Yeah, and the backlight, brilliant. I don't think we've got any indicators, have we? No, no indicators. Right, let's take it back to the yard. That's quite easy. Clutch is not too bad at all. Check for traffic. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. Farmer Jones is in business. Well, for a couple of days. I wish this rain would give over. Although it is September now, so the summer, at the best, the summer's behind us. It's a busy old place. Sorry, mate. I'm just getting used to my new tractor. It's that time of year when some crops are coming ready for harvest, but sadly my crop won't make this season. Obviously it's destined for the compost heap. I'm getting used to this tractor. And there's Coco comes to greet me, look. She's careful on that road. Come on, Coco, off the road. Right, let's put the tractor in the shed for now. Put it in the shed out of the rain. Gonna fit in there, no problem. Massey Ferguson 35. And we've had a little bit of a boost on the horsepower. Obviously I should imagine if we progress as a farmer, we'll need something a bit more powerful, but for now, hopefully, the horsepower in this Massey Ferguson should be more than enough to pull this trailer here. Yeah, that's going to pull that, no problem. So there you go, guys. We've got a tractor, there's a chainsaw, a trailer. Shut these doors up. Let's go and check if Coco needs anything more to eat. She's going to eat me out of house and home, that dog. Seems to be filling this bowl up. every half hour. Oh, yeah, it's empty, look. Okay, there you go, Coco. That's for you. Right, okay, there's only one thing more I need to do for now, is tidying that yard up. It's near enough wrecked, my clothes, so I'm gonna put them up in the wardrobe and see if there's anything more suitable for the farming life. So I'm just gonna have a root round in the wardrobe and see if I can come up with something that's a bit more sort of apt for my new role in life. So give us 2 minutes, guys. Okay, there you go, guys. What do you think? I found some old dungarees, t-shirts, and of course I'll keep the hat, keep the rain off. Some wellies, got my gloves. So I'm definitely looking more like Farmer Jones now. So that concludes episode 1 of our new venture. So I think we need to go inside, get ourselves some dinner, hot drink down ourselves, have a good night's sleep, and then we can plan ahead to see how we can start making a few quid, see if we can build this business up. But for now, it's been an eventful day and quite rewarding.